that? Who just said something? Yes. Can you say that again? Yes. So we've got complex numbers. The letter I is imaginary. So. Yeah. Okay, so I times 4I. That's going to be 20I. That's right.
How is 20 not negative? What? No, negative sign. Yeah, with a negative sign.
No negative.
So it's not negative 20.
The I is equal to the square root of negative. Hold on a second. Maybe those of you are sitting quietly. So the I is the square root of negative 1. We just leave it as I.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is I squared equal to? What did we say that's equal to yesterday? And this is tricky. That's why we're spending some more time on it. And I didn't make it just one lesson. It's equal to what, Will?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So we can't do that middle step where we could multiply them together first and then take the square root. You have to say that it is the same as if we were multiplying, say, square root 10 times square root 10 is 10. Don't have a middle step in there when we're working with complex numbers. Okay, so 3I times 8I, what does that give us? Some of this is review from yesterday. What's 3I times 8I? 24I squared. So what did we say I squared is equal to? Negative 1. So this is 24 times negative 1, or negative 24. Okay, on the next one.
I can start with that.
I have no clue, guys.
Okay, so well, on this one here, what do we do on number 4? Because we've got 3 of them. We multiply. So we're going to multiply that 4, negative 2, and 5.
40.
So that gives us positive 40 or negative 40? Negative 40, I to the third. So we've got I times I times I. We know that when we have I times I, what does that give us? Negative 1. So then this is going to be negative 40 times negative 1 times I. How does that simplify? 40I. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So number 5. When we take 8I times negative 5I. When we multiply 8I times negative 5I, what do we get? Good. Positive or negative? Good. And it's negative 40I squared. And so we said that I squared is equal to, what's I squared equal to? Negative 1. That was cute. So then our answer would be positive 40. Okay, so now on number 6. We didn't see ones like this yesterday. So what are we going to do when we have one like that? Yeah, we have to distribute. So we've got to distribute that 2I to both of those terms in there. So 2I times 1. Madison, tell us what we get.
Is it like 7I plus 1?
So we take 2I times I, or 2I times 1, which is
2I.
And then 2I times 5I.
Plus 7I.
I think you added instead of multiplied. That's all right. No worries. You haven't seen one like it. 2 times 5 is 10, and it would be 10I squared. Good. And so the I squared, Cohen, is what? What's I squared equal to?
Wait, what?
What's I squared equal to? That's okay if you don't remember. No worries.
Oh, I times I, something like that?
So
-1.
-1. So that's equal to -1. And so we get 2i minus 10. Is this answer in standard form?
Huh?
Is this answer in standard form?
No.
No. So we need to rewrite it as -10 plus 2i. Yes, I will ding you on the test if you don't put it in standard form. It needs to be in standard form. Okay, so we'll do one more.
Yeah.
-2i times -7 plus 6i. Kobe, can you tell us what we get?
That'd be, that'd be 14.
Good.
Sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to simplify it, just multiply them and we'll get simplified later.
12.
So it's going to be minus 12i squared, and then the I squared is,
Becomes -1.
yeah. So we get 14i plus 12, which is the same as 12 plus 14i. Go ahead and do the U try, please, number 8. Yeah, sorry.
She said standard form, so like, will you get points marked off instead of like, so,
Cool.
I know you already explained it, but I just wanted to find out.
Okay, no, that's okay.
If it's 14i plus 12, if you answer 14i plus 12, you get these points for that.
I will take that. It's not going to be a lot, but it needs to be in standard form. Yes. Yeah, you're welcome. Go ahead and do number 8.
Already gone over it.
Just the res
No,
100%.
you said shut up. So shut up.
Now you're crazy.
You already got embarrassed today.
Try to keep over.
Making that twice. 15i.
No, plus.
Okay, yeah, then I get negative. 15i. I don't know where you got 59 from. She said perfect. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Oh my god.
Okay, but you're trying to use it. You didn't even know how to finish it.
What's the word?
Come on, Cody.
What's worse? I know me and take mom or fight into two. What's worse?
Okay, but everybody laughed at you. No one's laughing at
Sorry. No, yours says root 2. Theirs says root 2.
See, this is why I can't sit in the same room.
I'm gonna walk into that Western ass.
after that. After any time.
I just wanted to clarify. Okay, questions on this? You should have gotten 30 plus 59. Okay, on to the next ones. So we got a few more.
Oh, that was our homework on the class.
So this is a little different, isn't it?
No.
Oh, foil.
Yes, very good. Foil. Foil or the claw, whatever way you want to look at that. The reason we do that is we want to make sure we're multiplying all of them. If we don't do this, then it's really easy to miss one of them or multiply something by the wrong term. So 2 times 5 would be 10. 2 times 6i is 12i. 4i times 5 is 20i. 4i times 6i is 24i squared. So now we want to add our like terms. Which part of that is like terms?
12i and 29.
Yeah, so these would add up to 32i. And then the I squared we know is 24 times negative 1. So that would be minus 24 or negative 14 plus 32i. Make sure you put that in standard. Okay, somebody want to multiply it for me on this one? Would you do that for us? So negative 8 plus yeah. Plus 24 minus 6. Good. Okay, and where do we go from there?
You combine like terms.
Yeah, so you get a negative 8 plus how many i's?
26i.
And then maybe do this over on the side. Negative 6 times negative 1 plus 6. And then what would our final answer be?
Oh, your final answer? You just have a negative 2 plus 26i.
Yes. Okay, what do we do on number 11? What do we do on number 11? Yes, Eric. Good. Multiply by itself twice. So this is the same as 7 plus 8i times 7 plus 8i. So sometimes what students want to do on this one is they want to distribute an exponent. We have no math rule that allows us to distribute an exponent. We can distribute if there's multiplication in the front, or even if it's multiplication on the other side, but that's not multiplication. That's a square. So then we just do the same thing that we did on the others. 49, 56i, another 56i, 64i squared, and then this is going to be 64 times negative 1 or negative 64. So we get 49 plus 112i minus 64 or negative 15 plus 112i. Did I do my math right? I should have put that in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Can I get somebody to pass out the